On the first page we see that the Big Mom pirates are safe and sound. So if they are fine, then I am sure that their captain, who is one of the strongest warriors in the One Piece world, is fine as well. Oh wait, no, she isn't. She fell from the ship. Well, what can you do? That is the price to pay for becoming one of the strongest warriors. If it was not clear before, it has to be now. Big Mom is a Yonko only when things are not in motion, or the ground is not disappearing. Otherwise, she turns into Buggy. But here's the thing, what if Big Mom is doing this on purpose? It is not that she cannot keep her balance, but she is trying to get away from her children and abandon them. And she is using her lack of balance as an excuse, but so far that is not working. But hey, that is just a theory. Anyway, it was interesting to hear the conversation between the Big Mom pirates. Perospero said that if she is dead, then the Big Mom pirates will be renamed the Perospero pirates. When the Straw Hats gave Big Mom the cake, he was afraid that they did poison the cake and Big Mom will die, and said if she dies, then this would be our end. Now I am wondering if he is saying in this chapter that he will replace Big Mom as a Yonko and things will continue as normal in Toadland, or start from the beginning as a new pirate crew with the old members of Big Mom Pirates. Marco was not recognized as a Yonko when Whitebeard did die, so the Yonko is the most important and not the crew. It made me laugh when Daifuku said if anyone should be the new captain, it should be Katakuri. In one of my videos I did talk about this, that Katakuri might replace Big Mom as a Yonko, and he will be Luffy's rival just like Whitebeard was to Roger. And I think that the Big Mom Pirates would be more happy with Katakuri than Big Mom, because unlike her, he doesn't lose his balance every time something happens. Big Mom must have been a big fan of Whitebeard. Anyway, and then we go to Oda's favorite character, Big Mom. It is weird that Chopper is not telling them who she is, unless he thinks they would be scared, but still it doesn't make sense. The conversation between Tama and her master was very funny. She went from saying proudly I am a kunoichi to crying really fast. She's adorable. Okiku is great as well. I cannot wait to see more of her, she looks like a really interesting character. Anyway, they are heading to where Luffy is. So it could be that Big Mom will help Luffy escape from prison or defeat the Kaido pirates there. You know, there is a saying that says, if you don't have anything good to say, then don't say anything. And that's exactly what I will do on this matter. This joke is going on for far too long. Come on Odachi, this is not even funny. My favorite panel in this chapter is when Momonosuke was telling Okiku who did teach him that yell. Zoro on that panel looks like a legend. I wish Oda would write and draw him in that state of mind all the time. Okiku said something very interesting. She said, it might be just a coincidence, but in the Kuri dialect of old, there was a yell like that too. Now, this could mean a lot of things. Or nothing. It could be that Oda is just teasing us. But it could be a hint that Zoro is from Wano. A couple of years ago, I did post a theory where I did talk about Zoro's backstory, and that he could be from Wano, but he was forced to flee from Wano, and that's how he did end up in the East Blue. A couple of points in that theory are confirmed. If you want to watch that theory, the link is in the description. It would be great if Oda would show us more about Ryuma as well. That guy was a legend, so I want to know more about him as well. Anyway, it made me laugh when Nami said to Brook that our stone lock is still strong. At first I was confused. What is she talking about? But then I remembered. It is good that they are also after the poneglyphs now and not just Robin. So Kaido has the road poneglyph, so they will obtain that at the end of the arc. And then we go to the rest of the Straw Hats. Was anyone surprised when you saw Sanji there? I want to use this technique as well. I'm very jealous of Oda. I wonder what you guys would say if I would post only half of the video. Would you guys be okay with that? If so, then that would be great. My job would be so much easier. And lastly, we go to Luffy in prison. So Kid is gone. That was interesting. It would make more sense if they would escape together, but maybe Kid has a plan and he is doing this for a reason. The scene with the old man was legendary. I really like stuff like that. Everything was great, especially when at the end he said to Luffy, "Hey, stop, don't make me cry." I was crying as well. But for a different reason. Oda will probably skip this fight as well. Anyway, what did you guys think about this chapter and what do you think of what I said? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe for more One Piece videos and see you in the next video.